What would you do if the man you built your life with slowly turned into a stranger? Right in front of you. Not overnight. Not dramatically. But in small, quiet betrayals that added up until one day, you realized you were the only one still holding the marriage together. Before you read this, ask yourself, would you fight to save it? Or walk away before it breaks you? 'Cause I tried to save mine. And it nearly destroyed me. My name is Lena Carter, and for the longest time I believed loyalty could fix anything. Believed love meant patience, sacrifice, understanding. And I believed my husband, Daniel Carter, felt the same. I was wrong. We weren't perfect, but we were solid. At least that's what I told myself. We had routines. Sunday mornings with coffee and silence. Late-night conversations about nothing. The kind of comfort that comes from knowing someone deeply. Or at least, thinking you do. Daniel worked long hours. I supported him. Encouraged him. Defended him when friends said he seemed distant. He's just stressed, I'd say. I didn't realize I was slowly becoming an excuse maker for my own neglect. Started subtly. He smiled at his phone more. Stayed up later. Turned his screen away when I walked in. He became careful. Not distant enough to raise alarms, but different enough to make me feel it. That gut feeling. Doesn't scream. It whispers. And I ignored it for months. One night, he left his phone on the kitchen counter while he showered. I stared at it longer than I'd like to admit. I didn't want to be that person. But I already was. When I unlocked it, my hands were shaking. What I found wasn't obvious. No saved names. No hearts. No "I love you." Just messages under a contact labeled with a man's name. But the texts, they weren't meant for a man. They were intimate. Familiar. Too familiar. Her name was Sophie. Coworker. Course it was. It's always someone nearby. Someone convenient. The messages weren't just flirtatious. They were emotional. Inside jokes. Personal confessions. Subtle longing. The kind of connection that doesn't happen overnight. The kind you build behind someone else's back. Behind my back. I didn't plan it. When he walked out of the bathroom, I was sitting there. His phone in my hand. He froze. And in that moment I knew everything. Not because of what he said. But because of what he didn't. No shock. No confusion. Just calculation. How long? I asked. It's not what you think, he replied. That's when something inside me snapped. 'Cause it never is. He admitted to talking to her. But nothing physical. He said it just happened. He said he didn't mean for it to go this far. But what he didn't say mattered more. He didn't say he loved me. He didn't say he wanted to fix it. He just wanted it to stop being a problem. I told him to end it. Block her. Cut contact. Choose us. He agreed. Too quickly. I wanted to believe that meant something. Didn't. Because betrayal doesn't end when it's discovered. Just goes underground. A week later I checked again. This time I wasn't shaking. I was numb. And there it was. A different app. A different platform. Same woman. Same tone. Same betrayal. But this time worse. He wasn't hiding me. He was minimizing me. She's just overthinking. She went through my phone. I'm dealing with it. Dealing with me. Like I was an inconvenience. Like I was the problem. That's the moment I stopped recognizing my life. Not because he cheated. But because he made me feel small for noticing it. For reacting to it. For being hurt by it. That kind of betrayal doesn't just break trust. It breaks identity. I thought about exposing him. Telling his workplace. Messaging her family. Ruining everything he built. I even drafted the messages. Screenshots ready. Words sharp and unforgiving. I wanted him to feel what I felt. Embarrassed. Replaceable. Invisible. But I paused. Not because he didn't deserve it. But because I asked myself one question. Who would I become if I did this? Revenge was easy. Walking away. That was the hardest thing I've ever done. Because leaving doesn't come with closure. Comes with silence. With unanswered questions. with memories that don't suddenly stop meaning something. I didn't scream. I didn't destroy anything. Packed quietly, took what was mine. And when he noticed, he asked, "You're really leaving?" Not, "I'm sorry." Not, "Please stay." Just disbelief. Like consequences were optional. The first few weeks were unbearable. Not because I missed him, but because I missed who I thought he was. That's the hardest part. Grieving someone who never truly existed. Betrayal doesn't always come with dramatic endings. Sometimes it's quiet, low, and deeply personal. Teaches you things you never wanted to learn. That love doesn't guarantee loyalty, that trust can be one-sided, that staying too long can hurt more than leaving. But most importantly, that your self-respect has to come before your attachment. I'm not fully healed. I don't think anyone ever is after something like this. But I'm better, stronger, clearer, 'cause I chose myself. Even when it hurt. Especially when it hurt. If you're reading this and something feels familiar, don't ignore it. Don't shrink yourself to keep someone else comfortable. And don't wait for undeniable proof to validate what you already feel. Because the longer you stay in something that's breaking you, the harder it becomes to leave. You deserve honesty. You deserve respect. You deserve peace. And sometimes, the only way to find it is to walk away.